Good morning and welcome to Eating Freely with Deirdre Coyne, where we talk about creating a healthier, more peaceful relationship with food without dieting, guilt, or feeling like you have to start over every Monday. I'm Deirdre Coyne, excuse me, CBT therapist and Eating Freely practitioner, and I help women break free from emotional eating so that they can feel more in control without the restriction of self-judgment. Today, I want to talk about something that so many of us struggle with: eating for comfort, stress, or distraction, and then feeling guilty afterwards. If that sounds familiar, you're not alone. But I want to show you a different way. So let's get started. So, number one is, why does emotional eating happen? So, first, I need to say there's nothing wrong with us. Emotional eating isn't about willpower, and it's not something that you need to fix. It's a pattern, habit, a learned response. And like many habits, it can be changed. So think about it. If you've spent years turning to food for comfort, for relief, or even just a way to switch off after a long day, it makes sense that your brain sees food as a coping tool. It's not just about habits, it's just one that's been repeated enough often to make it feel automatic. The good news is that that means that you can learn new ways of responding to emotion, allowing yourself to feel emotions without feeling deprived or stuck in that cycle of guilt. And the second point is why diets don't help. So, if emotional eating was something that you could fix with a diet, it would have worked by now. But the problem with dieting is that it teaches us to ignore our body's signals. You're told what you should eat, what you shouldn't eat, when to eat, how much to eat. And over time, that disconnects you from your hunger response or from what your body actually needs. And if you've ever had that experience of eating something off plan and then thinking, I've messed it up, I might as well start again tomorrow, that's not a lack of discipline. That's the all or nothing mindset that dieting creates. The truth is that food isn't the problem. The real work is about listening to yourself again with kindness instead of criticism. So, number three, a different way forward. So, what's the alternative? Instead of focusing on what you should or shouldn't eat, I want to encourage us to pay attention to why we're eating. So, the next time you find yourself reaching for food when you're not physically hungry, pause for a few seconds. Just be curious, not judging yourself, but asking yourself, what do I really need right now? Am I bored, stressed, or looking for comfort? If food wasn't an option, what else might help? And that doesn't mean that you're stopping yourself from eating. It just means that you're creating a moment of awareness before you're making the choice. And those small moments add up over time. So if you take away one thing from this episode, then let it be this: that you don't have to fix emotional eating overnight. It's not about stopping yourself from eating, it's about giving yourself more options. So, a simple practice that you might like to try today is to pause and check in. So, before you eat, take a deep breath. Maybe place a hand on your stomach and ask yourself, am I physically hungry? If the answer is yes, go ahead. Great, enjoy your food. If not, that's okay too. Just notice. And over time, that small habit might help you to reconnect with your body's signals without guilt or restriction. If this episode speaks to you, then I'd love to hear your thoughts. Maybe send me a message or share it with somebody who might find it helpful. And if you're ready to dig deeper into this work, please do make sure to subscribe to our next episode. You deserve to feel at peace with food, and you don't have to do it alone. So thanks for listening, and I'll see you next time. Bye for now.